Canto 9. In New Rome. The Generalissimo took supper, settled in his leather with Chianti, imagining sat with Calphurnia, poring over Gaulish strategy. His brilliance unechoed in the field, the latter's stern defence offers him meagre yield. Churchill built strength in wily stealth east of Cyrenaica. The forces of the Commonwealth cross Egypt's ancient border, in fiery line and perfect health to claim an Utica. From Bardia and dune-sunk lunar sands drove Italy's panic-stricken warbands. Proud swallowing Mussolini, neath Hitler's stern voice squirms, Führer, help me, my grand army, racked with retreat and worms. Of course, my friend, but in the end, it must be on my terms. Rome, December 1940. Churchill's Stoicism. Those fairy lights which grace Piccadilly each Christmas are this year blacked out Bon Rough. Who'd have thought that war could raise a city, the shape of things to come soon enough? Up Churchill rose, in him in whom all hope inturned. Through him resistance flows, through him the worm has turned. After breaking fast with steak and wine, he inspects old London town. His passage, clapping people line, a rallying, are we down? On all sides, no, we shall be fine. God bless King George's crown. Whatever Goering hails us from the air, we'd rather die in London than despair. PM returns to pens and lamp, still sirens stretch and roar. The shelter damp and aide de camp asks how they'll win the war. Fight on and hope America walks through our open door. Whitehall, December the 10th, 1940. A daring escape. I must away into the big wide world, sang survivors of the down Luftwaffe. Beyond the wire, the last soil layers curled as arose Oberlieutenant von Werer. From escapers he bids auf Wiedersehen and offers for fresh capers to steal himself a plane. As he bowled down the police station, Sir, my name is Captain Van Lot. I've crash-landed my Wellington and the plane must be got. Onto airbase promptly driven, where suspicion grew hot. I'll check your credentials with Aberdeen. There's a war on, you know. Our man on scene slips through the toilet window slick, spins to a hurricane, whose mechanic starts engines tick. From where I leapt in plane. Get out! The duty officer aimed pistols at his brain. RAF Hucknall, December 20th, 1940. Death of Eleanor Stemmler. I'm delighted to tell you, Frau Stemmler, a sanatorium has been founded with facilities to help your daughter. They will take good care of my beloved. I'm sure they will. All prospects beckon fine. Now, if you could just fill these forms in and then sign. Eleanor entered the abbey, breathing air quite crisp and clean. Hippocratic morality sacrificed to cleanse the gene, guaranteeing supremacy, small matter of hygiene. When feeble-minded deemed unfit to live, by eugenists no doctor could forgive. She went out for a country ride with excited patience. Cool monoxide hard pumped inside. When closed the precious vents, she died crying, Mama, fingers scraping desperate dents. A second, that was in Hessen, Christmas Day 1940. A second daring escape. Train scythes through Canada's Arctic semblance. Within, German captives clamour for go. Resistance pays. Von Werer sees his chance, knocks black bars out, dives headfirst into snow. Such moments come for those who dare be bold. The frail breath of freedom turned misty in the cold. Trekking through freezing wilderness, worn by determination, like twinklings these endeavours bless from the banks American. The long St. Lawrence thaws her dress, channels 'tween ice floes run. A rowing boat stolen without an oar, so sets it drifting for the safer shore. Footfall to some old folk he drew. Is this America? Why, yes, but who the hell are you? I am an officer of the German Air Force. I was a prisoner. Ogdensburg, January 24th, 1941. Desert Fox. As Rommel took first steps in Afric's hand. All about servants of the fiasco, lordships. Evacuation was at hand, arms strewn as if by Trasamina's flow. He cocks his cap, thigh cracks a riding whip. Someone get me a map, I want to take a trip. His plane flew lofty on the tour of simmering hot surety. Sang some pneumatic troubadour, what beauty and how ghastly. Italy flees along the shore, your mud-baked Benghazi. We shall form a fresh defence line down there. With that they whip back westward through the air. Between palm leaf-lined boulevards parades the Wehrmacht grey, like picture cards every 10 yards, and what a hand to play when Izzy says the Panzers have arrived to join the fray. Tripoli, February 14th, 1941. Family tradition. Bruce Slater struggled with the tractor key, his right arm now useless without a hand, whose bones lie picked clean at Gallipoli, buried in Anzac Cove's more crimson sand. Then came on his son Shane with feisty spring. Pop down back in Alice, the army's recruiting. Silent time overcame the scene, broken roughly by Bruce's spit. Although the moment long foreseen, heartstrings may still twinge a fit. And though he'd barely known 19, go son, go do your bit. Shane whooped with joy as he hugged his father. That night they tucked in the bush together. The fire crackles as the stars sprinkle light through the murk. They talk of wars. Bruce shows the scars inflicted by the Turk. Son, soldiery is one day's fighting for 5 weeks of work. Northern Territory, April 1941. The Axis. Von Ribbentrop received Matsuoka at Fuchsshell, gatehouse of the Grand Alpine. The war is won, stated over dinner. Strike now, and England's empire must be thine. On Berghoff Peak, Hitler waited calmly. This moment is unique in all of history. They found him in a warlike mood and spring's rejuvenation. Brother, when battle is renewed, this one war shall be well won. When if you act upon thy feud with Roosevelt's nation, I promise thee Germany shall assist and smash those allies with our Axis fist. A gasping captain makes him jolt and Matsuoka smile. A lightning bolt, the Serbs revolt, a demon spits its bile. Then we shall bathe their babes in blood and burning corpses pile. Berchtesgaden, July 1941. Birth and Death of Brian Davis. How joyous when a newborn cries its first and suckles Ghibli on its mother's teat, whom with his father's swelling pride to burst, them understanding life its sweetest sweet. While sirens sound, death soars in from abroad, bombs battering the ground along the old mill road. What did you think of life, my child, before that bad bomb striking? Thy little ward, all whitely tiled, I hope was to thy liking. Murmurs of conversation mild, speared by teethful striking, and that warm milk you seem to quite enjoy, for those few moments you and Lawrence Foy. Yalla, they bombed Nance Chip Shop, bloody bastard fuckers, and still bombs chop, caught on the hop, husky sons, poor dockers, but most of all, slain babies' names remain ere more to shockers. Liverpool, May 4th, 1941.